Hey guys, today I have 3 smoking products. Well, these are actually not smoking products, these are smoking replacement products. These are air lung purifiers, air detoxers. Basically, these are meant to replace your cigarette and help you get off of your nicotine addiction. So I have 3 products here, each of different price points. I'm going to compare them. Now, I've already made 3 videos looking into each of these by themselves, so this will not be as in-depth as those, but I will give the comparison that shows which one I prefer for the price point, for the quality, etc. So you can see that there's already a bit of a difference from the packaging here. I'm going to arrange them by price point. So this one has 4 inhalers in it, and this was around $26 on Amazon, and the packaging was extremely flimsy, extremely cheap. Inside, you can see that these products, there are 4 of them: blue, green, yellow, and orange. Each of them has a different flavor profile. So this one, for example, is icy peppermint. This one is the fresh spearmint. This one is lemon zest lime, zesty lemon lime. And this one is the citrus grapefruit. So these are relatively flimsy packaging. There's just the plastic around these. I don't mind packaging super much, but as you'll see when we get to the other products, the packaging does improve dramatically. So this would be the cheapest one since it's 4 for the price of 26. This one was $20. This one, the packaging is quite nice as well. This one has information on the back. It says it has mullein, thyme, mint, PG, and VG. I'm not sure what the last 2 are. This is the Lung Detox Aroma Diffuser with 300 puffs from Puffy Air. And this one opens quite nicely like that. It has a slide in, it has foam, and you can see the product in there. So before we get to that, I'm going to get to the last one, which is by most the expensive one. This is the Fume. So this one has a nice solid cardboard box. It has nice design, nice packaging, reflectivity, and its own branding here. It's quite nice. This one was by far the most expensive one at $70, and you can also get one for $100. This is by far the most expensive one. And this one has a bit different than the other ones. The other ones are battery powered. No, actually, this one is battery powered. These are not. This one is also not battery powered. You just breathe through and the air goes through, and depending on the opening here, as you'll see later, it changes the airflow and the amount of flavor that you get. So the packaging on this one is much more complex than the other ones. This one will open with a magnet. It opens like this, and then it has some more branding on the inside. Welcome to the good side, and it has the product here with a plastic coating. You take that off. This is the product itself, the Fume, and then it has the pull tab here for the rest of the product info. I've already opened this, but this also comes with the rest of the cores that go inside the product, some paperwork, and then on the bottom, cleaning products to clean the inside. So I'm going to put these back, and I'm just going to compare the products themselves. So that was the packaging. I really like the packaging on this one. It better be nice packaging for the cost, $70 for this. I've heard some complaints. But that's this box here. I've already inserted a core in here as well. So the way this one works is you just pull it open, there's a magnet, and then there's a slot for the core here. The cores are sold separately. There are some that come with the box itself. There's a 3-pack and a 1-pack. This core is, I believe, the spearmint, and this one locks into here, and then it just goes in here. And you can see by twisting it, you can change the amount of airflow. So I'm going to put this aside and open up the other ones, show you the full unboxing experience of each, even though I've already done them. But I'm going to put this aside for now. Here's the second most expensive one at $20. I'm quite satisfied with this unboxing. It slides open just like that, and inside the box, there's only the inhaler itself from Puffy Air. And it's this nice little light green pen-shaped thing, and it's also got the airflow tip, which is like a rubber silicone type. So one would take off this tip here and replace it with this. And this is the battery-powered one, so when I inhale, that lights up. And there's a little bit of smoke, a little bit of steam. Not so with the other ones, and I'll compare them in a little bit. So I'm going to put this one aside as well before I compare all of them. And I'm going to open up the last one. I'm going to only open 1 or 2 of them since they're all the same, but they do have slightly different flavor profiles, and that's this one, which is the Citrus Smoking Alternative Flavored Air Inhaler. Now, this one has the 4 in them. I'm just going to take one out for now. And to compare them, so we can open up this package here, just this cheap plastic packaging. These ones are very, very small. So just to compare them to the most recent one, that's how small they are. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Pretty easy to lose if you're not keeping track. And they do come with these little caps. So if you want to keep it on your shirt in your little pocket, you can have it like that, and no one's the wiser. These come with the top cap here and the bottom cap here. So this keeps all the extra flavor in. You want as much airtight for the ones that are not battery powered. And it's just like that. So I'm now going to compare the profile, the flavor of each of them. So we have all three of them right here. Now I can't say I can directly compare the tastes of all of them since there will be different types of flavors, different mint profiles. But here's the Fume. It is by far the heaviest. It has stainless steel and wood. It's an excellent design. It has a ratcheting, twisting effect that changes the airflow here. It's quite nice. I like it. It's got some really nice clicks. Even if you're just a fidgeter, this is nice. It is very expensive though. The next one is the Puffy Air. It just has this rubber tip, this light plastic, and this is the only one with the battery in it. So this will last 300 puffs, it says. This has a much stronger flavor profile, I believe, than the others since it is battery powered. So I'm just going to show you what that's like again. It's not possible to see on camera, but this is the only one that has visible air plumes, the steam that's coming out. And this one will last however long you want it until you use it up. Whereas these two, this one, after you open up the core packages for which you insert these are the cores. Whoop, I dropped it. So this is one of the cores. They come in different flavors. They just start to dry out as soon as you open them. They only last a couple days. Now you can inhale from them as much as you want over that couple days, but they won't last longer than that, and the flavor profile will decrease over time. On the packaging itself, it'll actually say on the first day it's strong, on the second day it's less, on the third day it's less. So you'll want to use it as much as you can before they dry out. Some of the packages do have the Ziploc style closing, so you can keep them in there for longer, but that's just a heads up. And then the third one, it's like that. I'm going to take this little plastic piece off there. That is a pretty strong flavor there. No steam or smoke to blow out. Very, very cheap packaging. If you're just in it for the taste, this will do it. Put the back on to keep the flavor inside. So just comparing these two already, this one has a much stronger taste. This one is a lot more subtle. This one is battery powered. This one is not. I would prefer sometimes this one. It's a lot more subtle and it's a lot less noticeable. And this one also has a battery in it and it's disposable. I do not like disposable battery products. They're not great for the environment. I would rather they be rechargeable and have replaceable cores, but that's just the world we live in. And the last one here, which I haven't shown yet. So with the opening all the way open here, I'm going to do it and then I'm going to close it about halfway and see what that flavor tastes like and how different it is. So that's a much more natural minty flavor in my opinion. The other ones taste a little artificial, and the quality of the oil is not as high. I definitely like this. It's more subtle even than these two. It's not as strong, but if you're looking for that more authentic minty taste, I think this one has it. Now I'm gonna have it this half open. See, since this is full open, even though it's like half of it, this would be half open. Yeah, so the airflow is a lot more restricted if you want to have a much stronger pull. But in my opinion, just having it full on open makes it easy and you get that full flavor there. And then this, I just like that, that clickiness. All right, so comparing these three, for the price, I would say I like this one the most, the cheapest one. I'm just in it for the taste. And these you can kind of just throw anywhere. There's 4 of them in a package with differing tastes. They're extremely cheap. You can just throw them in the recycling or the trash when you're done with them. There's no battery that can leak out. The Fume, it's very expensive. I do like the natural flavorings and I love the packaging and the solid feeling and clickiness of the product itself. That is quite expensive for some people, so only if you have some excess disposable income would you want to go for this. and go for all the cores, which are also additionally expensive purchases. But this is the most natural and the best feeling one by far. This one in the middle, it has, you know, the most mid-tier experience. It has this rubber tip here, which is nice to hold on to and give a little bite. It has the strongest flavor profile since it's battery powered and it's heating up an oil on the inside. And it also has the interesting experience of blowing out a very light cloud if you're into that kind of thing. But that's my experience comparing these three. I'm very interested to know what you guys think. They're very different products and they're in very different price points. If you're looking for the cheapest one, which has a relatively nice experience, this one is fairly similar to this one in that you're just using the airflow to bring through the air profile of the inner core. These ones don't have replaceable cores and you'll just throw them out. But one package of these, of 4 of these, costs the same as, I have a package here, as one of these, which contains a pack of some of the cores. So this is definitely on the higher end. And I like this for its kind of, you can throw it around, but I like this one too, man. I like this one too. Let me know what you guys think, all right?